and gentlemen, I am finding out more details about Teresa Sue Klein. I mean, let's call her by name. We know who she is. Now, I know a lot of people are calling her Cornerstore Caroline. Now she's apologizing and claims she's not a racist. But ladies and gentlemen, she filed charges on that 9-year-old. Okay. So she needs to drop those charges. She's a liar. Now, this story came out in the New York Post, October 12th, 2018. This woman is a troublemaker in her neighborhood, ladies and gentlemen, and I'm going to bring this out to you. So we know what happened on the video. 9-year-old boy, she made the claim that he grabbed her ass. I don't know what ass she has. I don't see no ass on this woman. And what happened is he walked past and had a big backpack on. His backpack brushed against her. He never laid a hand on her. It's very clear in the surveillance tape. And she's been called out by people in that store. Even the people that worked in the store defended that little boy. Okay. And the crowd actually were trying to comfort the little boy. He was crying. I mean, she went out. He doesn't even understand what's going on. He knows he didn't do anything wrong in the store. And this woman is talking about sexual harassment. That's why he was crying. He didn't even know what the hell he did. And the way she was acting at that store counter, this woman needs to be tested for drugs. There is something clearly wrong with her. All right, so when she got outside the store, the crowd came out to comfort the little boy and defend him because they said they didn't see nothing. Nobody, one of the people said to her, nobody wants to touch your flat ass. One woman nears at Klein. Another onlooker brands her as, Cornerstone Caroline, And we know from all of the videos that we have on white women calling the police on black people, we always give them a name. Security footage from the bodega shows the boy carrying a backpack and a large plastic bag from the cookies department in the store. And when he passed Klein exiting the deli, his backpack appeared to brush against her. He was walking out with his mother and accidentally brushed up against her. His mother was right behind him, a deli worker told the Post. So even the people in the store are defending this little boy. It was too many witnesses in there, and nobody is siding with her. Okay, but when a Post reporter visited Klein at her nearby home to show her the footage Friday, she called the cops again. The neighbors said it was a common occurrence. This woman is a bully in her area. She's a bully. People moved out of the building because of her. She's terrorizing the building. So she's terrorizing the people that live in the apartment building where she lives. Said Hazel Freeman, 52, a pastor who lives above Klein. She would call me up and tell me my son is smoking weed in the hallway. He's married and he lives somewhere else. He doesn't even live in that apartment. She's calling this woman that lives right above her head and claiming her son is smoking weed in the hallway. His son is married and don't even live there. Now are you getting the picture of what kind of person this woman is? He lives in Canarsie. He doesn't even live in that building, and she's saying her son is smoking weed there. After the officers arrived outside Klein's home, she eventually came downstairs to speak to the Post while her own neighbors stood around heckling her with calls of "shame on you, Caroline," and "you're a racist." She's a self-described unemployed feminist and what she calls a humanist. Variously insist she was groped at the bodega, acknowledging the boy was only touching her accidentally. Okay. So she did still insist she was groped, and she acknowledged the boy had only touched her accidentally. It can't be both, but she is claiming it's both. This woman is crazy. Let me just read that to you again. She variously insisted she was groped in the bodega and acknowledged the boy had only touched her accidentally. So she's saying both things happened to her. Oh my God. I feel sorry for this child. You know how traumatized he is by this? Okay. And accused his mom of pretending to be a cop. Then later leaving threatening messages for her. She did this to the mother. Didn't she say she was the cop? Well, she's trying to say the mother of this child said she was a cop. She never said that. You see how she's twisting this story? Her ass said she was a cop. But now she's trying to say the black mother said she was a cop. This woman is insane. I would like to apologize to her daughter and son, but not her. So she's apologizing to the little girl and boy, but won't apologize to the mother who was just standing up for her son. Rightfully so. Listen to what Caroline is saying. She could have walked away, but she didn't. So she expects this mother not to defend her son after you made a sexual allegation against him. Any mother would defend their kid. Anyone. And she goes, "I'm also a Buddhist." Who the hell cares? What does that got to do with anything? What the hell does that got to do with what happened in that store? But I let my temper show, Klein said. I've been called racist before, and I'm not. But neighbors disagreed, claiming Klein has written racial slurs in chalk outside the building. This is what she's saying. I have no idea what they're talking about, she told the Post. The people in that apartment building says she is terrorizing people to the point where they're moving out. Okay, so you heard this article. This woman is nothing but a nuisance and a troublemaker. Her own neighbors in that apartment building are calling her out. I have no reason to believe her. She hasn't told the truth yet. But, ladies and gentlemen, please tell me what you think about this new revelation about this woman. Now you're finding out she is notorious for doing stuff like this. Please leave your comment and subscribe. Don't forget to hit on the notification bell. I'll see you on the next video, and I am so glad people found out who she is, and she is getting a dose of her own medicine. Peace, family.